I have to admit that when I watch speed skating, I get that itch to go out there and race. But other than that, I don't miss it as much as I would have when I was younger. This speaks volumes to me, and I know that it's time to move on to something new.
Cindy Klassen, one of Canada's most decorated and celebrated athletes, announced just last hour that she is retiring from speed skating.
What pride she has in her country.
Hard to believe that nearly a decade has passed since Klassen's historic run on Olympic medals in long track speed skating. Back in 2006 at the Winter Olympic Games in Turin, she glided her way to the podium again and again for an amazing total of 5 medals, including gold. She's the only Canadian to have won 5 medals at a single Olympic Games. Her 6 career Olympic medals also tie her with teammate Clara Hughes as Canada's most decorated Olympian. Cindy Klassen joins us now from Winnipeg to tell us about why she's decided to leave competition and what might be next for her. So Cindy, tell me a little bit about how that felt to announce that you're leaving competition behind.
You know, it was kind of emotional. I mean, I've spent so many years in speed skating. It's been such a large part of my life. And to finally say that I'm calling it quits, it's tough, but I know that I'm ready to move on.
So is there a special moment that stands out for you?
Oh, there's so many special moments. I mean, I think that a big one for me is obviously the 2006 Olympics. It just seemed like everything came together. And especially that 1,500 meter race where I won gold. I do remember before the race, we got on the ice just to touch the ice and get ready for the race, which would happen a few hours later. And I remember seeing a little kid in the stands, and he was waving a Canada flag. And so I went over to speak with him, and it turned out that him and his dad had come all the way from Canada to watch the races, or to be at the Olympics. And so I signed his flag, and I just thought in my head, like, I want to go out in this 1,500 meter and race the best of my ability, just to be able to show this kid how great the sport of speed skating is. And so he was kind of an inspiration for me that day, and I went out, had the race of my life. Was able to stand on the podium with Christina Groves, who won silver, and to see the Canada flag being raised and to sing the national anthem was so special. And then last year, a neat thing too is that I was able to reconnect with that kid and to meet with him and just to tell him how much of an inspiration he was for me that day.
Oh, wow, that is a neat story. So, you know, and thinking about that 2006 Olympics, your neck must have gotten heavy with all those medals around it. What's your secret?
You know, I had an amazing coach, amazing sports psychologist, great teammates, just the speed skating community that surrounded me during that time. I just felt like our team, we prepared ourselves to be the best that we could be at those games, and I just thank my coach Neil Marshall and for my teammates, and one of them, Brittany Schuessler from Winnipeg. She's been an amazing training partner and a great friend to me as well.
What's next for you?
Well, the past year, I went back to school, and so I'm trying to finish my university degree. It's taken me close to 20 years, but I'm trying to finish that up, and I'm looking forward to the future. I'm not sure what it will hold, but I'd like to be able to give back, because I feel like speed skating has given me so much. The nation has been so supportive and so encouraging, and I just want to be able to give back in some capacity.
What are you studying?
I'm studying psychology.
Interesting. All right. Well, I bet a lot of people will want some advice from you, because you definitely had some psychology that worked well and made you the success that you are on the ice. Cindy, great to talk with you, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much. It's great talking with you too.
Cindy Klassen, world champion speed skater, joining us from Winnipeg.